Family Leonardo, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring on the latest news what they happen around Salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Me family, una good evening, una good afternoon, or una good morning. This now on a program again, Salon Cashbox. Me family, today now the 10th of October. I mean, y'all boy say August there. The 10th of October, 2025. You know, me salon people, today I want come for can talk about something we a title Borku Unanswered Questions in Sierra Leone. You know, salon people, again, it take me back to all waiting I can say. Waiting wrong in us asking questions. You know, now this is not the reason we make like for me, Samoa Camara. I've been telling her a few months ago, say in this tripartite fight, if we do not take them, I even believe the fight for electoral justice past even Samoa Camara, if we do not take them. Because me fight, it's not about Samoa Camara in position. Waiting Samoa Camara want do. Yes, I respect him because for now, I see and say it will lead the fight. But me fight no depend on him. People are making the talk say, oh, they look for job. Then it means if I look for job, I'm not a good gambler. Me not a person where good in playing games. Because I put me egg in one basket. If na job I be they look for, honestly and truly, I suppose for Sidona defense. But I did one side fixed aboard where I don't want to look left or right. If Samoa Kamara fail, I don't want on a job. If Samoa Kamara win, I don't care about a job. Yes, and because I fixed me eye on the ball, which is justice. Nothing changes that. Nothing. So it means I'm not a good gambler if me a job I look for. I'm not a good gambler. I'm not sabi for play the game. If a job really I look for. But some people have too many unanswered questions. Now we continue. Where is our election result? Where is Bolios? Your Slidekers? Where is it? Who side we there about the tripartite? Who side we there about the interlocutory injunction? Where are we with the interlocutory injunction? Where are we? Some people have. See, there I want to talk about two things then. The tripartite or the electoral justice and the interlocutory injunction. I want to talk about those two things them today. You see, some people have been a fairness, now like na life. With your hate, now the advantage. Some people have, where are we with the drugs business? Who side we did? Who side we there when they get rid of the Auditor General and the APC parliamentarian and tell we say they give them $30,000? Who side we dey? When parents and tell we say, "He go take money," you don't know side money come out. Who side we dey? Why would they sit down and watch these things? Then they play una yo-yo like idiots. Treat una like a who they know get aid when I sardine them. Who side we dey? Who side we dey? We check cocoa balance now ECOWAS. Nobody know they ask down. Who side we dey? For make fella married and tell we say we not supposed for preempt, but yet they tell we say the wit man and they don't tell we already say they don't come for nothing. Who side we dey? Who side we dey? Some people, why can't we ask? We want to know what's in they go on the inside. Let me play this body inspiring song for now. I want to know what is going on the inside. I want to know what is going on the inside. I want to know what is going on. Some people, you don't go ask what's in they go inside. The kotoku. What's in they go on at the kotoku? What's in they go on? What's in they go on? So many unanswered questions. I don't even remember myself. What's in they go on? It is our right for no. What's in they go inside? What's they go on inside? Whatever they talk about inside, they can't tell we. Because we are the stakeholders, shareholders. Share what's in the go on inside. Be fair and share. No misunderstanding. Share what's in the go on inside. We don't want no misunderstanding. Share what's in the go on at the trapper side. Then when people in the call on Samura Kamara, on a level accuse them. They're right for us. We want to know when they go inside the interlocutory injunction. We want to know what is going on with your sliders. What's going on with the election results? What's going on with Laya Telopias and Samamomo? But then, like you always just say, I've been warned them. What's they go on? With the audit reports? What's they go on? What's they go on with the MCC money? What is going on with the electoral justice that madam you know they able to talk, not they able to cough? What is going on? We want to know what is going on. What is going on? On the inside, it's for one and all. For everybody, we should know. What is going on the inside? Want to know what is going on the inside? What is going on? Inside and out, we want to know. We want to know. You know, I love Born Inspire because the way they sing, way flashing one line, they just they take a no more. That line no more. Waste your old one line. The family, salon people. Today, I want to make we look at two things: the tripartite and the interlocutory injunction. Where did they go on? Some people, you see, Borku in the way they give oversight to, we kind of like give blind eyes to, but they're critical and important. You see, salon people, Alfred Peter Conte, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I hate? deception. You see, salon people, waiting Alfred Peter Conte really want and waiting in the faithful. I don't know. But waiting me deny for now for ask critical questions. Some people, I talked to, as I say, I talked to Una the other day. We Alfred Peter Conte make a statement and say, oh, like now APC they send the police them for go harass them, where it actually they get meeting with people. Which it could well be the case, and I want to believe him that that's the case. But the question we I ask is, Alfred Peter Conte say the government or Madabio don't know about that. Some people, if Alfred Peter Conte, where we know say if they fight for justice within the APC party, how can Alfred Peter Conte ever give excuse for Madabio say he don't know? Where it be say Alfred Peter Conte believe in justice and the rule of law. He believe in structures. He believe in structures. So if Alfred Peter Conte believe in structures, why if forever excuse Madabio of not knowing where the police them? Let me say Madabio, and also the not 1 term, 2 term, 3 term, they don't do unto them, right? Alfred Peter Conte ever don't lay complaint to the police? Why would Alfred Peter Conte excuse Madabio if he believe in structures where he fights for within the APC? Why would you excuse Madabio? Where it be said the Inspector General, they take direct command, not according to maybe the Constitution, I believe, but we all know how the police and the army they work for Madabio. How can you excuse? If even that the APC do and Madabio not be no. Not so Alfred Peter Conte for go lay complaint to Madabio or the police board, then they put a stop to it. Why did thing happen repeatedly? And then you give excuse for Madabio. And I also ask the question, when you talk about 2028, 2028 is not there na the Constitution. They just say every 5 years. So if you believe in electoral justice, why then you for bother? Say this fight with the winner when you call for the elections, the election result, why then you foresee 2028? Then it means you don't believe in your fight and you don't believe say you fight for the right thing. Because for me, Usaya Deso, if election not happen, you know waiting, I will tell salon people and say, waiting at the point in voting in the first place. Because you vote or you not vote on who does somebody feel for announce, now they announce. That would be my message. If you realistically believe in the right thing. But the excuse they want to give these days, oh, now for go inside and kind of like go change. You cannot change things from the outside. It's a lie. It's a lie. But a lot of people, those questions that I asked the last time, not to I want to hold on to. I want to ask a question again about the interlocutory injunction. Critical one and the tripartite. Critical questions that I want to ask. Some people, interlocutory injunction basically just means like a temporary court order. A temporary court order, like, or sometimes they call them like an interim injunction. Where in a way at times they can do them just for stop, like, tensions them flare up, or tensions them kind of like, rise, we go cause confusion, just for kind of like, allow calm. So that they can kind of like do like an interim injunction, but pending for final judgment. A pending for final judgment. Some people, I see Alfred Peter Conte always they go make meetings. All well and good. All well and good. But Alfred Peter Conte, your interlocutory injunction, it don't say pass this tripartite. You na 3 years ago, so I believe say that be January of 2023. Now it happened. In the country additional. It don't say pass the tripartite. Why haven't you ever asked the court? Or why you don't ever protest? Why you don't ever ask for make them do a final decision on this injunction when they be put on you, because it was like a temporary one and it was all like an interim one. Have you ever pushed? Maybe I don't see the video yet. But have you questioned the court? As soon as they say justice delay is justice denied. Have you ever pushed for this? Have you ever? It's an interim. But yet the talk say they're legal. Remember, if they don't do like an interlocutory injunction, that decision then they uphold them until a final decision is reached. So if you don't fight for that interlocutory injunction, for me they say the chairman, it is false. The legal chairman, it is false until they actually, not to say when they do like an interim judgment, means say you still hold the position. When they do like they pass an interim judgment, like when they say like they hold this thing for me, as long as the person don't come back and take an hand, I still hold the thing. So even though it was like an interim temporary judgment, that temporary judgment they still hold until you gonna cut back and they make a final decision. Could it be that you actually kind of like the wait? So in a way, before I believe say, Samoa and Kamwan, like if like in all legal, because we the talk say the executive not legal. No, it is not true. Now that I've understood like the concept of interlocutory injunction, no, it is legal, but it is pending final decision. Are you going to push for this final decision? That's what you should be pushing for right now as we speak. Right now as we speak, it is clear that it was like an interim injunction, like, interim ruling, temporary ruling. So are you going to push for a final decision on this case? Because for me, you're able to capture the APC, you don't need for do anything. Maybe since then, this fight will be a fight so now for the election result. Again, if you really want to fight for the election result, even though I do not believe the court system, I don't believe it. But realistically, if you want to fight for this result, fine. You do go for because you begin case. You do go for and go do a final ruling, and then now you get the executive, and then you go able to fight for Samoa Kamara. The APC go fight with Samoa Kamara. Some people, when I listen final, if after Peter Conte push for a final decision, because the decision when they make, like in 2023, then just one for make like the election go on, may not cause tension at the country and all that in the day. So, if Alfred Peter Conte don't push, if he don't push, forget the final decision, if we don't continue and hold the power, and then saying now, it's easy for fight for electoral justice. So all these things about Lansana Doumbouya now, then they go away. The Mikhailo Mansari then they go away. Alfred Peter Conte, go and fight for this final decision, and then you get full control. In fact, you don't even need right now, like for say, oh, may Alfred Peter Conte may take over the executive. No, 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 no. There is a pending case where he get very strong case for. You don't need for even call meeting in Eastern. You don't need for call meeting Waterloo. You don't need for call meeting na Lumley. There is a pending case for make it take over the APC party. Yes, that's what I say. And he self don't talk him. As Alfred Peter Conte go so na court for that case, they may go pass him. Me know say that case, that court say we all know how the courts dey. But if Alfred Peter Conte really want to take that case there, may go push for make the interlocutory injunction turn into a final injunction, or may they make a final case about it. Then it take them over. Easy one. Then una see Usai, where Alfred Peter Conte take over the APC now, how the tripartite, the electoral justice fight, they be easy. Some people, the tripartite, the electoral justice. Where are we? Samoa Kamara, where are you? Look, me, and then they push you for can talk. And you supposed to talk. You supposed to talk. However, I don't want to make the thing, anything where the thing happen, as matter be you go UN, so they say Samoa for can talk. As matter be you go be here, so Samoa for can talk. As matter be you go to Koto down the road, so Samoa for can talk. I don't believe that. But the question where he always ask Madabio, where are you about this tripartite? The things the way Samuel Kamara they say get the tendency for affect the credibility of Salon and the value of Salon, and where make promote them investments in the camp now country. Where are you, Madabio? Where are you? Some people then think they are, we ought forget answer to them. We suppose forget answer to these things. I am being very serious. If we think that's why they listen one money would you and say from America where they talk about education. Say like them their education. Look, hey, regurgitation of book not necessarily means it's an education. Not necessarily means that education. Salome problem. Hey, education it involves exposure in your field of studies. Can you tell people I'm not supposed to just say, oh, I learn book. Oh, I do this. I am practical with waiting at the same. Everything what they tell on a salon people, I see them in the real world. I make decision on it in the real world. I do. Recently, I did like a whole thing about the effect of the tariff way Donald Trump, they kind of like go on with in America. In my job, assessing the impact. Not to say like I they make them up recently. Quite recently. How will they affect the bottom line and waiting at the opportunities them where it creates? Because you have to think outside. To every risk, there is an opportunity. Whether or not you get the opportunity or the third party, it doesn't matter. But there is an opportunity. Mambu Tuma Watch is the world where we live. When COVID hit, when companies were shutting down, it was like an opportunity for the pharma companies, the pharmaceutical companies. Now opportunity for like, you wanna remember teams? Like the where you didn't host, you join meeting. Now I make teams become popular. So people, this is how we think and analyze things. When I don't feel this and why they talk like, oh yeah, so man can they cost me say, oh wait, you know. I always they tell people when I go search me on LinkedIn, as in LINKED, there with in, but then they can spell out with capital IN. Linked, so link LINKED, LinkedIn. I not there na social media because I want can practicalize my theory, my study them. No, it's the other way around. The things them sometimes where I can do, I know I ever study them. But the only thing me study and me education kind of like give me background how for start kick up something. But trust me, education and practical it's so different. The things that we see sometimes when they hit you on, you don't ever see it. Where you need to work with different people, different people. Then they come out someone say, we get this scenario, we get this thing where they happen. Now you have to think. Waiting the concept say. Waiting, you know, the regulations say. Waiting the law say. And these things, them kind of like very dynamic. They change. You have to keep yourself. Like when Donald Trump come with tariff. Tariff not we don't happen like over 80 years ago in America. When in fact America don't even get tax system that tariff them they use. Decades and decades ago. But when Donald Trump come with tariff, business people get for change the way they approach things then. Some people dynamism is key to this day and age. But many people, why might be you know the answer questions about the tripartite? People will say, oh, now you get power. That's stupid talking the way it can annoy me. Oh, now you get power. The man they enjoy power. Wait, so might be you they enjoy power at the detriment of you guys. You. It gets power at the detriment of you because those statements where some they make, they affect the country. So if Mother you they enjoy drugs, money, or whatever, like it affect una, it kill appetite. What is going on with your sliders? What is going on? If this thing don't endorse it, Paddy, Mother you put a stop to Samuel Kamara in utterances. You know when they say it don't endorse it. Look, salon people, this thing, I strongly believe say something they go on, but people, there are headwinds. There are serious headwinds. Una way they don't fly. You know why there are turbulence at times? Most turbulence they be caused by where plane they face headwinds. Like say if the wind they go come in the opposite direction, the plane they go so. Say the plane they go by Eastern Police, then the wind they go by Lumley. There are headwinds. That actually they cause turbulence the most of the time. Most of the time. So there are headwinds. I strongly believe there's something they go on. Me, I don't know, not a secret, but I know. I don't say I know because that's kind of like contradictory. Like I believe because Madabio should put a stop to this. If thing don't done and dusted, some people have these utterances of Samoa Kamara get serious effect in our country. Trust me on this. Una trust me on this. And Peter Conte, for when you capture APC again, not of a go all meeting them. Yes, you meeting them very good. Because it helps for sensitize people. Them. But realistically, there is an interlocutory injunction. Hello, people. If not lie, go type them and read about it. Interlocutory injunction. Now go type them. So INTER LOCUTRO T-O-R-Y, interlocutory injunction. When I search them up and when I read about it, it's an interim judgment. So Alfred Peter Conte get the right. If you want get the OPC back, make a push the courts for make them do a final judgment. Then they get them back. Full stop. If I'm them, this not a program. Salon Cash Box. And God bless you now. And Edwards, dinner and dance tomorrow. The Bewa, dinner and dance tomorrow as well. Famulem, una tata. And una thank you for listening. Juma Mubarak to all the Muslims. And una get a very good weekend. Thank you very much.